Get this, there isn't a huge difference between making steel and making ice cream. Don't believe me? Just ask the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders who attended manufacturing summer camp at Max Hayes High School. The students participated in fun, hands-on activities to learn how to be successful in the manufacturing field. From a tour of Mitchell's ice cream to soldering toys to making paper sculptures and working in Cleveland State's brand new engineering building. Students learned it's never too early to start building their future.
The camp is for 11, 12, and 13-year-old kids to introduce them to the world of manufacturing, and we do it in a way where they're going to enjoy themselves. A lot of fun activities, but then we do a lot of things to challenge their minds, a lot of problem-solving activities and things like that. We had the steel company ArcelorMittal come and do a presentation on how steel is made. And they start from the very beginning to the finished product, and what they did was they've actually compared the similarities between making steel and making ice cream. So after we broke that down to them, we actually had the kids go to Mitchell's Ice Cream in Ohio City. They got to take a tour of the facility, but then we had the steel company, ArcelorMittal, go with them so they can add the manufacturing portion to the tour. Most kids their age do not know the importance of manufacturing and the types of jobs that are available out here. It's a field where a lot of the baby boomers are retiring. And we need to expose them, the earlier we expose them, the better, to the jobs that are, or the careers that are available. And we also need to let them know that I think the stereotypes that people have about manufacturing are kind of outdated. People envision like a dirty factory and just, a place that you wouldn't want to have kids, but actually there's so much modern technology that goes into manufacturing that we need more young people to be a part of because they're just more technologically savvy. There's a company called Replay for Kids, and what they do is they take toys and they actually solder and rewire them so physically handicapped kids can play with them. So what we did was we actually had kids of the same age work on them. And they were able to open up the dinosaurs, take some of the wires, change them around. They were using little soldering irons under adult supervision. The adults basically showed them where they needed to solder, where they needed to rewire, help put them back together. So we want to expose them, let them know what kind of careers are out there. And the thing is, there's kids that are more mechanically inclined than others. Cleveland State has been a awesome partner with us for the last 2 years. They have a lot of activities that they do where there's a lot of problem-solving skills. Sometimes they'll need to work in a team, sometimes they'll need to work by themselves. I'm a product of CMSD. Graduated from Lincoln West a long time ago. My big thing is that I feel that education is what changed me. It was the 180 that I needed to show me that there's more to the world than just the environment I grew up in. So if I had an opportunity to come back and work with some kids that are in a similar situation that I was in, I want them to try to see the world outside of this neighborhood. And I don't know, I have this motto that I say that if you have an education, you have options. You're not just limited to what you see in front of you. So I just preach education because I know that that's what changed me. I've seen students that have gotten internships at a welding shop, and when they graduate high school, there's a permanent position waiting for them. So there's multiple options. They just need to be explored more and they need to be promoted more.
The week-long camp was made possible through partnerships with WireNet, Senator Sherrod Brown's office, and My Brother's Keeper. On the last day of camp, they toured Progressive Field to learn about its construction, and the Indians donated tickets to all of the students. For more stories like this, you can visit the CMSD News Bureau website at clevelandmetroschools.org/news. Reporting from the CMSD TV studio, I'm Shannon Kantner.